Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics University. If you are a new subscriber here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Guys, this evening we have an exciting program coming up right here. As you can see in the topic, Dayton Campbell is in hot water again, and the Jamaican government is going to clamp down on misinformation in the country. I have some information to give you about misinformation globally, especially since the COVID 19 pandemic. So, if you are just joining the program, as I said before, welcome to the platform. And if you are returning, welcome back. Let us see who is here. Let us big up our moderator and everybody else who's joined us this evening. Thank you guys so much for your patience. And thank you for hanging out with us this evening. It could have been any place else, but you chose to be here, and that is appreciated. Guys, if you just joined, please hit the like button and make sure that you are sharing this content with the misinformation that's going on, guys. It's important to make sure that when you come here to get information, don't keep it to yourself. Be sure to share it with your friends, your family, your neighbors, and even your enemy. So, welcome to this nice, clean platform where everything we hear so is facts and truth. If we don't know something, you are going to hear us use the word allegedly. So, let us see who they here. I see some new names in the comments. Thank you, Warren, for being here. Christ Child, you're back 2 nights in a row. Thank you. Seems like all is well. That's good. Countess Eileen, welcome back. Mark Stewart, big up yourself. Miss Jean, welcome back. Yes, see a shout out there, Miss Jean. Oh my gosh. Who did not cut me a slack over here, you know? God no. Miss Paulette, welcome back. Liz is in the house. Yes, big up yourself, Liz. Guys, boy, may I tell you no. This, me no know. East Portland. East Portland, big up yourself. Big up all our friend them from over East Portland, please and thank you no. Yes, we have some nice and decent people at East Portland. Them no make we miss nothing as something break, so then call and tell us. So big up on yourself, East Portland. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Sister Yvette, thank you so much. I see you here consistently since you joined the platform. Big up to all our members. Yes, big up to all of our members and everybody who contact us by email, text message, phone call, and them sitting there. And those of you who are in different time zone, for respecting our time zone and for sacrificing also your rest. Those of you who are in Europe, you sacrifice your rest to be here with us. We appreciate it greatly. Those of you in the region, not just in Jamaica, we even have a Jamaican friend with a strong accent from one island over there. So big up yourself. How is she there? Miss Verona, welcome back. Anjo, thank you. Welcome. Anybody there here from one different place we don't know yet? Cute boy, welcome. Where's the moderator? Moderator is never late. Janelle, welcome back. All right, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Thank you. Mr. Guys, breaking news look a while ago. I can't believe it. Jesus. This is why the election if you hurry up and call it now because me no know. Them people that where you see on the screen now. Miss Joanne, I cannot get started without saying hi. You've been such a good sport. Welcome back, Miss Joanne. Guys, on the screen, you are looking at Member of Parliament, Michelle Charles, Darrell Vaz, and James Robertson. And down there, that little person down there in the corner, You're looking at Dayton Campbell. Breaking news, guys. Michelle Charles says that if Dayton Campbell does not apologize for the lie when him tell upon her, she's going to sue him. And guess who is the liar? Guys, guess who is the liar? The liar is Mr. Abe Dabdo. Yes. Dayton Campbell get himself in a problem again and again. Well, actually, it is not four. It is actually four. Is not three. Four people are suing Dayton Campbell. This is Otney Lawrence. Dayton Campbell has walked and told lies on everybody. And then when he gets himself in problem and people call him out and talk up all sorts of things about him, he's suddenly the victim and he goes to court and he comes and tell the people a verdict that him no no go so no make sense. Try to grab a headline. I'm gonna play some audio here to let you hear and tell you how this most recent lawsuit against Dayton Campbell came about. Michelle Charles. Only here, Darrell Vaz recently said that he's taking him all the way to the Privy Council. Now, Dayton Campbell was out on social media going around telling people that Michelle Charles need to come and prove that she renounced her U.S. citizenship. As you know, she was a practicing dentist in Florida at one point in time. And Dayton picked this thing up on him head because Chuma Golding, his leader, is a British citizen, and Jamaica just found out recently after he kept it secret for as long as he's been in politics since 2007. So this evening news broke where Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Eastern, Dr. Michelle Charles, is demanding a public apology from Dayton Campbell for alleged defamatory statements questioning the legitimacy of her election to the House of Representatives. He insinuated that she was not duly elected because at that time she would have been a U.S. citizen. The demand was made in a letter by her attorney, Mr. Abe Dabdu, dated June 24th, which is today, which was also released to the media today. The PNP recently called for Ms. Charles to provide proof of her renunciation of U.S. citizenship. So, well, actually, the call from Dayton Campbell was that she either provide proof of renunciation or face a potential legal challenge. That was what he said. However, Mr. Dabdoob said in this letter that contrary to allegations and innuendos, Charles was duly and validly elected. Quote, she is and was, at the time of her nomination, a citizen of Jamaica residing in Jamaica for more than 12 months prior to her nomination, and she was not a citizen or under any form of allegiance whatsoever to a foreign power or state. Hey, away the constitution. They wait here, people. Wait here, wait here, wait here. All who never see the constitution, see Mr. Abe Dabdu come and use it here. And him never say a citizen of East, West, North, or South, uptown, downtown, or around town. A citizen with dual allegiance to a foreign state or a foreign power. Listen good. I wish I'm there. Hold on there, guys. Hold on, hold on. Oh, her allegiance is and was to Jamaica only, in keeping with the oath taken at the time of her swearing in as a member of parliament. So you see, all who come and talk about, because Dayton them don't see no people. All who come talk about say, if I no commonwealth and them sitting there, none of that no matter because Abe Abdul come talk it recently when Mark Golding won't come up, right? Foreign state or foreign power, it no matter. Anyway, he demanded that Campbell publicly apologize for the alleged defamatory statements made by members of the PNP and its youth arm. Lord Jesus. Hold on there. Make a play where him say, guys. Hold on, let I pull up this thing here. Actually, before I go there, let me tell you what Dayton actually said. What he said earlier on this month when Mark Golding's immigration status came under scrutiny. On June 5th, 2024, guys, if you're just coming on, please hit the like button. Thank you. On June 5th, 2024, it said PNP wants Dr. Charles to provide she renounced her U.S. citizenship. That was from the General Secretary, Dayton Campbell. He suggested, and let me quote this article. It says, General Secretary of the PNP, Dr. Dayton Campbell says, they have evidence to suggest Dr. Charles did not renounce her dual citizenship before contesting the seat. Now, Dr. Charles went on the radio and she dismissed the issue, stating categorically that she was fully Jamaican. As the debate surrounding dual citizens in Jamaica Parliament continued, the PNP said that they were concerned that Dr. Charles has not been forthcoming about her status. So what they basically did was call her a liar. According to the party's general secretary at the time, I'm reading to you what was said June 5th of this month. There's no written record of the Eastern St. Thomas MP renouncing her U.S. citizenship. The PNP says there is, in contrast to her brother, Pernell Charles. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. The PNP says this is in contrast to her brother, Pernell Charles, whose renunciation was made a matter of U.S. public record in 2017. So true, them never see fear when a public record now, them come to, because them like to go and look on people record, Them people here. And when time people come and leak out for them nasty, dirty record, them run gone to courthouse. A landmark court ruling following the 2007 general election made it clear that non-Commonwealth dual citizens could not sit in the House of Parliament. I would really like to see that ruling, because maybe it is this ruling, or I don't know if this news entity, because there are some blunder people too. I don't know if it is this ruling using this term about non-Commonwealth, why people like Dayton Campbell are going around saying that if people are members of the Commonwealth, then they're okay. Because anybody who made this ruling, they did an injustice, really, by making the public believe that this constitution is only applied to people who have dual citizenship of a non-Commonwealth country. Let us look further into that, or maybe we'll call Jamaica 411 and ask her to do the research. So, guys, let me make you hear what hold on, hear ya, guys.
In relation to Dr. Michelle Charles, her name does not appear on the list of persons that have been their citizenship. And each time somebody asks, she has a very first and oftentimes insulting remark in response to the question. And I think she owes the country an answer. The matter that has been proven by the rules by the court to be unconstitutional, the matter that we've gone through several by-elections and to spend a lot of money to hold those by-elections, and the matter that caused the process to be amended to include in the nomination the proceeding a document that asks a specific question about that. I don't think how her response can be to go and brush your teeth and those sort of responses. It's below an acceptable standard in my opinion. She is a servant of the people. She's an elected member of the parliament, and she owes the country. If she has renounced, she needs to come forward and show the evidence as to when in lost, the PNP would have no option but to take the matter to the court of the land. So we started the conversation with the person who contested the election first, because that's the individual that will have to take them. We'll be having a meeting from legal mind, but the initial evidence is there. The document was put in place because of the previous court cases. Somebody didn't even know that means they would have also lied on the document, and so they couldn't claim not to be aware that it was not allowed.
Yes, guys. So what he's basically saying is that they went to some website and them no know say there are websites online that you can go to where you may get information that has not been authenticated. You can get false information, you can get wrong information. You may even go to a website that has not updated its database. So he's basically saying that they went to some website and saw that the brother Charles had renounced his, but because he did not see anything related to Michelle Charles, he went on radio and all over the place, threatening lawsuit, talking about she taxpayer money and one heap of something. Guys, Jamaica's politics today is rotten. It is rotten with the people them that the People's National Party is putting forward in the people's faces. They have nothing to contribute. They have already been rejected by the people in terms of, in recent times here in 2020, where they got wiped out. And the reason why the PNP got wiped out is because of the quality of people that they are putting up calling them candidates. People like Dayton Campbell, people like Peter Bunting. All these people who joined up with Bunting, them say birds of a feather flock together. All those who joined up with Peter Bunting got wiped out. The people don't want them. And this is what it comes down to now. So he now is facing 4 defamation law. Jesus, Father God. You know, I'm going to start praying for that boy. I'm going to start praying for him because something wrong with him, Guys, you don't tell the truth. You don't believe there's something wrong with him. What the pastor say again?
And I pray against disgrace. I pray against disappointment. I pray against failure. I pray against embarrassment. I pray against, oh God Almighty, mental disorder. I pray against confusion. I pray against...
Something is wrong, people. I'm going to ask you to join me in prayer to start praying for that boy here. You see, anytime the people them done with him, I want to start help me pray for him. You hear? All right. Next news item. Oh, let me see what you guys are saying. I want me just to ask Jamaica 411 to investigate for me. I don't remember. I still remember. Let me see. I will call people husband in the comment here. So wait there. Husband and wife over here. Hi Shay. How would it? Admin find wife over here. I'm gonna come out on the business, yeah. Come out on the business. At least the man them over here love woman. At least the man them over here they love woman. They not eat woman and harm woman and try to bring down woman. Big up all of uno. Yes, no problem with that. Miss Lana, welcome. I see you're here. Guys, fun and joke aside now. The next news item is very serious, and I am very glad because 4 years ago, I was hoping that Jamaica would have taken a more serious step to address this matter before it reached here. Now, we all know that in recent time, we have seen an increase, not just in Jamaica, but globally, in misinformation or what they call fake news, right? And this is not something that, should be taken lightly. No, this should not be taken lightly because I have seen where misinformation threaten people's safety and it can even cause death. So it is not something to be taken lightly. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, made a comment today. And if there is anybody over here listening that is connected with Andrew Holness, tell him say, Jamaica Politics University say, this should not just be mouth talk. There should be swift action to make sure that Jamaica eliminates misinformation. The people that are living in the country, they must be educated on the law and what the law says about misinformation. It is a very serious thing, very serious. And the People's National Party has a lot to do with the uptick in misinformation in the country. When you have average people doing this, that's one thing. But when you have a major political party participating in the misinformation in the country, then it's a very serious thing. You understand? One of the biggest lies told in this age of misinformation in Jamaica was when Ian Hales told the nation and the world that Jamaica was building 3 prisons. And then when he got confronted and corrected, he did not apologize. He did not say anything. He doubled down. Same thing with the people of Westmoreland, the husband and wife who are operating their car wash business. Ian Hales drove by their property, recorded their stuff, their property, put it out on social media to tell the nation that they had received some black drums from the JLP. The woman had to come online to dispel the misinformation and the lies. The husband had to do the same and come with receipts and everything because people were threatening them and they themselves felt threatened politically when they're not political people. These are the things that Jamaica is dealing with. So I am hoping that when Andrew Holness put in the law, which is the law in many countries, including countries that had an active we call it again amendment, sorry, that actively amended their constitution or their laws to make sure that they're holding people accountable. Some of those countries did that before even the pandemic, China being one of them. And as a matter of fact, China has the strictest misinformation law in the world. So when you have politicians doing these things, it is time to take a very drastic and serious step. Me tell you no all the while, say Jamaica is too free of a society. I enjoy my freedom and I enjoy living in a free country. I don't want nobody to come infringe on my freedom of speech and them something there. But freedom of speech comes with responsibility, right? Just like I'm telling you, I don't believe in a defaming people and telling lie on people and, characters. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in it. And when you are the victim of it, or you come in the line of fire against people like them here, you would be glad to know that you live in a country that prosecutes these things. So I support it and I encourage the government to start prosecuting people, have their intelligence people monitor social media especially, and make sure that those who are spreading misinformation, whether they might use fake page, only live in a modern time now, only can track them down and make sure that they are prosecuted. When you do that a few times, people will get used to using the internet responsibly. Now, let you hear what the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, had to say today.
A young person made a post on social media that bordered on being defamatory, probably libelous. The person was tracked and their identity discovered. Long and short, the person was put up to doing this by another political organization. And we have been tracking several such cases where you see some posts being made that border on defamatory or libelous. And when you dig behind, which we have the capabilities to do, and to discover the people behind these accounts, there are young persons being recruited to do this. It is purely out of good conscience that many of them we don't pursue, because they are young people, they are being misled, they are being used for the wrong purpose. Because they are native to social media, they are being used to manipulate social media, to comment on posts negatively, to spread rumors about people, to do some really nasty things. And you're going to see some actions very shortly for those persons. Much of what is being done is in fact against the law. I want to say to you, the people who have chosen to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party, the Jamaica Labour Party does not use or endorse the use of social media to attack people's character, to assassinate people's character, to spread misinformation. We have too many good news items, too many achievements that you need to promote without having to resort to attacking people. No. We deal with policies and programs and principles. People who don't have policies, who don't have programs, and don't have principles, they try to attack people.
Yes, guys, welcome back. So, what the Prime Minister did, very good thing. It's good to see. But the only thing is, don't try to insulate the issue. It's not just about how misinformation affects you or affects the politics negatively. It is more serious than that. It is more dangerous than that. It can cause people grave harm and even death. So the next time Prime Minister Andrew Holness mentions anything about misinformation and the law, he needs to make sure that he speaks in a more serious way about it, because it poses various threats and a more serious threat than just, defaming people's character, which is pretty bad. But it's more than how it affects the politics and people's character and the lies being told. When you bring these people to prosecute them, what them say on social media, if they cannot prove it, then for go down. And are the truth. You can't just be coming telling lie. I mean, when you say something like the government is building 3 prisons and you are an aspiring member of parliament, what are you doing? Who does that? It doesn't make any sense. And so one thing I know for sure, the People's National Party, members of the People's National Party, them cannot come out contact this. I know for a fact that Lisa Hanna has said this publicly many a times before now. But you see, the people who The people who created this kind of politics in Jamaica, where they're sending young people and young members of the LGBT community, I take up them local young people, they put them on social media for do the wickedness, them the people that can't come out and say anything. And at this time, when this misinformation is so entrenched in our society, and it shouldn't be so, when it's so entrenched, and you have the government saying something, the people who buy bloggers and vloggers laptop from the early 2000s, them the people that can't come out contact not because the same tactic them use on the PNP. Bunting them can't come out and say that. As a matter of fact, if they come out contacting, nobody's gonna believe them because of how they've used it and use these people and these young people to do those things. Them is an enemy of the state and of the people. So when Andrew Onis come out and say it's a good thing. But we don't just want to hear that. We want to see action day and night. We want to see the people them I get prosecuted. Like seriously. If I put something on my social media now, right now, about something in my city, or some politician or whatever, and if it don't go so, if me put things out there to be mischievous and tell lies on people, I'm gonna get a knock at my door. And rightfully so. Because you can endanger people's safety and endanger their life. Make people lose them job and all kind of something. So it's not something that should be taken lightly. And these people who are in the politics, calling themselves MP and former MP, some of whom cannot go back to where they were elected because people find them out. Them not belong in our politics, and these are the poisonous people in our parliament and our politics. And they're leading the youths astray because they have young people, as what the Prime Minister said, out on the social media. I play one video over your phone over there. When them tear way over TikTok, or them do one another and then talk out of them own amount, or they'll tell lie upon one another. It's not a nice group of people. And that's why we have to call them the house of lies. Because that's all they do, is tell lies. And Jamaica is finding them out. When they're not telling lies on each other, they're telling lies on the country. Them going at the diaspora tell lie. Them lie upon the government. Them tell lie upon the ministries. Everywhere them going just to lie, 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 lie. So look here, Andrew Holness, make sure so when when you not implement, whether you have to amend the law or carry out the law, don't be afraid to use it on these politicians who are doing these things. Because them not good. They are the architects of this politics that we have in Jamaica right now, recruiting and putting people on social media. It's the same thing, the very same thing me I telling you guys, with certainty, and nobody cannot challenge me on that. It's the same thing that them do to them own a party. Me shown already. Where them tell bloggers if you do this and do that, and the blogger then come out and say the gen sex say, this is one them attack. That them do them something there. Remember, say over here, so you know, guys, no politician can send we come over here so contact, nothing at all, you know. Because they not fun over here, so you know. But some people who want to see out here, they are being funded, they are being endorsed, and they are being encouraged by these politicians. Very dangerous people, then. So when the law come down, it must come down for everybody, not just the average citizens them of the country. Be a lie them tell. Oh, me know say them tell lie on their own party. The WhatsApp leak. See Mark Gold in there look through the WhatsApp leak, people. If that leak never come out, I wouldn't know the danger of these people. They're not easy. And they are behind a lot of these things that you see going on with the misinformation. Same like how they come out with the misinformation that Melissa died of natural cause and aneurysm. Misinformation to cover up her murder. Misinformation so that Jolly and Sylvia does not go to prison. The countless lies that they have told, and some of the most dangerous lies. It's not funny. And it must never be taken lightly, guys. It must be flatly rejected. I notice the Prime Minister never called nobody name. He never sent a political party. I mean, I believe in calling up people name on platform. But you see, at times like these, you have to call them out and let the country know what they're about and what they're doing. You have to call them out. Don't be afraid to call them out, because all them do is walk and tell lies. When you have ear and ears that talk about 3 prison and them something, they have to call them out. Not because you're the Prime Minister. Call them out, because then call you out and tell lie for you all the while. Them are not decent people, and the country must know. They need to come out of the politics, because them is a lost cause. You can't call upon them to come act decent now. That's not in their vocabulary or in their DNA. They're a lost cause. Imagine what they do when nobody's looking. If they can do these heinous things in front of people's eyes and tell those dreadful lies, how they lie about what happened to Melissa, imagine what they do when people are not looking. Guys, make sure that you're giving the live a thumbs up for me, please. And thanks. Let me show you something. Since the pandemic, a country, I think it was Asia. Let me just double check to make sure I'm giving you the right information, guys. You know, we take information serious over here, so. I wait name again. Hold on. Countries that prosecute misinformation. An Austria, the country Austria, an Austria-based international press institute has tracked 16 countries that have passed new laws, not all laws, new laws targeting misinformation, including misinformation about the virus. You understand? And there they are. Algeria, Azerbaijan, I saw that name, I don't know that country I never heard in my life. Bolivia, Bosnia, one other country, Brazil, Cambodia, Hungary, Jordan, Philippines, Puerto Rico, Romania, Russia, Thailand, United Arab, Vietnam, Uzbekistan, are we one name? All of them countries, from Asia to the Middle East to the Americas to Europe. So what happened to Jamaica? I want to tell me, man, what happened to Jamaica? Yes, the places like China never have to put in no new law, you know, because as I tell you now, China has always been one of those countries where they strongly believe in discipline. China believes in discipline. You can't just do as you please, even with the invention. You see, let me just tell you the truth, because you know now come over here so can hear the truth. You see, one of the worst thing we ever happened to Jamaica, one of the worst thing we ever happened to Jamaica is access to the internet, full access to the internet. Yes. One of the issues that the Prime Minister must address as he's talking about prosecuting people for misinformation and them something there. The Prime Minister of Jamaica must also address the freedom that the children have in our school system in Jamaica. You cannot have kids in schools. I think Jamaica the only country where do this. You cannot have children in schools on their cell phones and have full access to internet and cell phone in the school. Where them I learn? Tell me, where them I learn? You have to ban cell phone use in schools. High school, primary school, early age school, ban the use of cell. You know how much time I over TikTok. That's why I take off TikTok off of my phone, you know. Because you know how much time I over TikTok and see the children them when them supposed to in a school and learn. Them they on TikTok and wind up themselves to some of the most nastiest dancehall song. What them they even supposed to listen to. But them they on TikTok and wind up themselves at school. And I say big man and big woman over there I like and comment. You hear me I tell you no? That must be addressed in the country. Jamaica needs some policies where cell phones are concerned, where the access to internet is concerned. You can't just have free reign all over the place. So in our workplaces, there should be a policy where people can't depend on their cell phone. You walk in a business places, you can't hardly get local service because the people them in there so busy on their phone, on TikTok and internet. I tell you already, you see my daughter's school, my daughter has a cell phone, you know. She can carry her to school. But the moment she violate the policy at school, I have to go up there and get that phone from the principal's office. And I want her, though, you see, if me have to come up at the school and left what me have do and left my business to come at school, come get cell phone. As a matter of fact, me just have to tell them to keep it coming down. Come up there for that. I lose, you lose it right there, so. They cannot record anything at the school and put online because they will be violating the privacy of other students and of the school. There are cameras in the school to protect the kids, but the kids dare not record anything in schools and put it on social media. They put that policy in since every picnic start a phone the last couple of years in the schools them. Remember when you used to see some whole heap of school fight video online? We don't see them no more because the school them put in policies. So Jamaica now, them need to clamp down seriously on the use of cell phone and the use of social media. It's not doing anything good for our young people. Missy parents come out on social media and can lash out on other parents, telling them control and pick them with a cell phone them and on the app them. Because this man come and say little girl, underage girl, and move to him inappropriately. And it get him angry. You can't control what the penny them do at their yard, you know. But you see when the penny them in the school and the public school and private school, them not supposed to have such full access to cell phone and wind up themselves. And boy, I'm say disgusting and it needs to stop. So that is my 2 cents on this comprehensive issue of social media, internet misinformation. Jamaica needs to put in some policies like the rest of the world. Development we are deal with Vision 2030, we are deal with, evolving with the rest of the world. Do these things because little more from this, you're going to see misinformation, all kind of things that happen to people, because you see what they do already with the data, Melissa. You see what they do? Come put up misinformation and the leader of the opposition started. Come tell lie about how the woman died. And I'll know him apologize. I'll know me know if police investigate that for see if I cover up him. Did I cover up for Silvera? What kind of country you now run, man? That is misinformation what Mark Golding did. So something needs to be done. And he never took responsibility, going on like nothing happened. And these are the things that me not like, because guess what? When them over, if him go over in England, the things with them when him do at Jamaica, him cannot go over there go do that. And the same thing why Mark Shields come to Jamaica and don't want to leave. Because they get free reign in the country for do what they want to do. Because them are English. One must always remember, supposed to be acting in the interest of the people all the time, irrespective of what people look like, their socioeconomic status, their gender, equal society for the future. Um, Let us see. Yeah, TikTok has become, I don't know. I don't know what they do over there. I mean, was listening it. I click out because of my JP University class. Angie, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. It hurt me to know that they are on social media calling the Prime Minister. Oh, God. Really? Mm-mm. It's terrible. It is terrible. I like the countries them that them not is not a Lego based society them around. Them not run no Lego based society. You see Jamaica with all its freedom. You understand? It can become a Lego based society where you have anybody just can do what they want to and say what they. You can't run country like that. And it's been that way for a long time. Remember, guys, one time we used to have internet in the beginning of the internet age and the information age. A certain people also used to have internet. Just like with house phone. A certain people used to have house phone. And then certain people used to have internet. You used to have to go, then you have to go to internet cafe. And then came the smartphones. And everybody have internet. So when you give everybody internet, access to internet, including developing minds, which is young people and kids, and as parents, we have to lecture with kids and let them know, you know, what they can and can't do and what they should and shouldn't do. Monitor their stuff. So when you have developing minds, you even have disabled minds too. When you have people who are not that educated, people who are not that, you know, bright in terms of social skills and how to behave, when you have people who are politicians even, it's terrible. All those countries that put these new policies in place, you can't run a country like that, because misinformation only affect the government negatively. And now Andrew Holness is seeing the real effects of misinformation. He have to do something about it. It wasn't even so bad in his first term. It's at an all-time high now because people don't have no regard for truth anymore. And when I say people, I'm talking specifically about the head of it, which is the People's National Party, and those they're paying to blog and vlog. They don't have no regard for truth. Hold on. Oh, Jamaica 411. Remember what me that was say? I think me that ask Jamaica 411. about the policies that we already have, or the laws that we already have, where misinformation or cyber stuff concerned. If you don't have a satellite dish, you wasn't saying that. That is so true. Who remember them time there? Satellite dish, Lord Jesus. When Gilbert say, you about Gilbert. When the man name was sing about satellite dish gone in a Gilbert. Yesterday me hear somebody say the picnic them from the 80s used to get the most lick. We were born in the 80s, certain things we not do, Cause we remember the times, We have PTSD from them time there, Loving dear, yes. A long time now. Want to loving dear. Gosh. Look like so we have to go bring back Lime Tree Lane in a Jamaica. To remind some people who we are. We're not supposed to make no internet and no cell phone and no smartphone can change your style and change your attitude and the kind of society that we want to have. Go back and look at some of the videos from the 70s and the 60s and even the 80s in Jamaica. You understand? Early 80s and so. Go back, go look on them video there and look at the attitude of our people. Look at our surroundings and look how disciplined of a society we were. We are falling off, especially with the smartphone, internet, and them sitting there on social media. Me say one of the worst thing could happen to Jamaica. This is about Europe. So over in Europe, they have laws against people who will deny the Holocaust or people who will deny genocide. They have laws about that over in Europe. Those laws aren't simply on the books. Prominent right-wing French politician Jean-Marie Le Pen was fined 3 times for downplaying the Holocaust, including claiming there was not a mass murder of Jews. The woman there was a presidential candidate, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. I think she was running against with a young man the name of married him teacher from over France. In Jamaica, you can't do and say anything. It cannot work like that. We have to evolve. And you see, these loose cannon, these what you call them, these Lego beasts in a Jamaica, Dayton, Campbell, and them Lego beast people there. They are the problem in the country. They are the ones who are perpetuating this kind of thing. What a sad situation. I think I'm gonna take 2 calls tonight, Or let me see something. Make a call Jamaica 411. Let me see me. Wanna tell me like what me gonna call her for at first? Because I feel like there was something else that I wanted to ask her. Hold on there. When Dr. Holness amend the constitution, you're gonna hear them say him a dictator. Things have to change. Trust me, or else Jamaica go crash. Make them talk what them want to talk, say no, Angie. Them who is against it, those are the ones who are the perpetrators of the misinformation. Those are the ones who came out on social media and started telling people that Juliet Holness's name is on Melissa's land papers to give the impression that Juliet Holness had something to do with the demise of Melissa. These are is prison work, that Anywhere else in a modern developed society, that is prison work. And this is why a lot of the vloggers in America, not a lot of them, but some of them that were really extreme, like the guy where they deny the mass shooting up at what a local elementary school the name again, not Sandy Hook, and couple of them take to vlogging and them come out here contact anything and them end up in a serious trouble. You cannot come out and tell lie. And we are the biggest freedom of speech country in the world. But in everything there's a boundary that you don't cross. Thank you, democracy. Macron. Yes. But and so with that, with the lies, where the risers, the Mark Golden people them come tell about Juliet Holness' name, the police. A people like Jamaica 411 have to come out and carrying them, come out and come show land paper. Come show the record of the land paper and everybody who has owned the land to show that Juliet Holness' name is not on the lease. Right? Now let us say Melissa did have all one mad family. When them got here say Juliet Holness named the police and them a give the impression like say Juliet Holness kill Melissa. Suppose Melissa did have all one mad brother now. We figure wait pan Juliet out of parliament and do the wickedness them. You see how them people are dangerous? This is not funny. And to the LGBT community in Jamaica, let me just say this to you. You see, the young people them when the LGBT community stop make the PNP recruit and put up on social media to do these things. Stop it. You don't have to do that to be a part of something. The LGBT community in Jamaica, the young people them, the people them that are under 30 years old, stop from letting the PNP recruit to put up on social media, to cuss out people, to tell lie on people, to defame people, to bring down on one another. Because you know what? It can become very fatal. Those who are putting in these predicaments, they don't mean any good. Because you see when time people hurt and do the things them, they're not going to be there for you. They're not. Because they don't even want anybody to know that they're the ones who setting up to do those things. Don't make them use Jamaicans are not your enemy. Even the ones who wear green are yellow or any other color. If you're in an orange, people who wear different color and are politically aligned differently than you, they're not your enemies. They are Jamaicans. And it's okay to not agree with their beliefs where ideology is concerned, but you don't have to go out there and tell lie on them and walk and tell these serious lies to make people get harmed and killed. Don't do that. These people are users. They're users and they don't care. And they deliberately target the LGBT community because they know that those young people, they feel marginalized and they want to be a part of something and they want to feel important. So they use the LGBT young people them to come to all sort of wickedness. I want to hear them for themselves. But play the recording over here when they pop way over Twitter. No, not Twitter. When them pop way over TikTok and them accost them one another And them same one turn upon the LGBT young people and I say una this and una that. You understand? Them is not no friend, them are wicked. Them are user. Don't make them use Don't make them divide This divide and conquer. Don't make them do it. Same thing them do to them party and it fail. I don't know if the PMP can ever come back to glory or to victory because of these people. Disrespectful behavior toward women, toward elders. Them don't have no manners. Them don't have no breaks. And this is why nobody don't like them. You don't have to do that, LGBT people. Please, I beg you, no. Don't do it. God will still know for them something here. Anytime when you make people ball, innocent people, anytime when you make innocent people ball and lose their livelihood and them something, the destruction will take on them, but they never tell you that. So if any young people over here from the LGBT community, where only know say PNP are recruit, if you do them kind of something there, only take my foolish advice and don't do it. Them people are temporary, because the people them get rid of them already. Them know what they're about. There are spirit of confusion and disgrace and all them something there. Yes. Desperate times, man. When you look on somebody like our Dr. Dawes, you know much people say, this man is so, he used to be respectable, and them something there. And him immerse himself into the politics at the worst time, and him common sense couldn't tell him, say, this is not a good time. And him come in doing the very same thing, like what these people are doing. Come telling lies on the healthcare system for no reason. Me don't like that kind of politics, yeah. Yes, me see what them do with the spark something, Jesus, as you talk, so I forget to upload it. Me they want upload something from the Sparks program just to bring truth to it. I see what they're doing. And this is why this misinformation that is going around, this is why over here we say the country needs a press secretary to come face the nation every day, Monday to Friday. So it look like say now Andrew Wallace just realize when him hear say I want press secretary for come out here every day, Monday to Friday. If you have to make the whole of the JLP MP them chump up the money from their salary for pay the press secretary, then that's what you need to do. You need to have press secretary out here every day talking to the country. Because if you don't do that, then the misinformation is going to be what the Jamaican people will hear. Because if people like me and others are truthful, patriotic vloggers out here, what do you think would happen? Suppose on this platform, there were no contending voices against those who are lying and spreading lies and trying to drag the country because they want to put in the Englishman in there. Suppose I never people like we out here, what do you think that happen? You think a little bit of people call a daytime and say thanks? Because, all this time they've been scrolling on the platform. They might hear one story and when them check it out, it's not so it go. And they hear the truth over here on other platform. Yes. So let us not stay behind the world. Let us move with the world. Misinformation is a real thing. And it is a very serious thing. Right? And see, get Donald Trump in a problem there. That is partly why them take off Donald Trump off of Twitter. They may have to take him off of Twitter after we make happen up at the US Capitol what day. Misinformation. Look more from this. And that I go up to Jamaica Parliament. You see, then don't try light it a fire already. If you flatten it, you know. So next thing now, I got be misinformation. And them constant Parliament now. I can't stay there. Let me call this. Yes, Liz, good night.
Night is good.
Liz, introduce yourself to the people them who just joined the platform. A long time you introduce yourself to the people them.
Okay, good night, everybody. My name, them call me Liz. When I talk to some people, they will use them.
Nobody tell them the whole of your government name. Just tell them what everybody doing your ass.
All right, yeah. Them call me Liz. And good night, everybody. I'm enjoying the program. And I watch the Olympic Games at the United States. That's the one. So, you know, if you hear the night in the background, the TV.
Turn it down then now, because they want to hear you clear.
You might get music. All right?
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome. Yes, I listened to you while you were watching the TV. I didn't get to see, but the first one of the news headline item on TV, the Ian is a face lawsuit.
For what?
Well, that's the last part I didn't catch. Whether it's people whose life he endangered.
Ian Ears? Wait, they didn't listen to breaking news that man? Announce your breaking news, because I know you're not here we talk about it over here yet. If you are listening. But go on time, I go Google it said time.
Yeah, TV is like that. Oh, Ian is. So only can go back to TV, you're about to start. I think it's a part of the headlines I'm catching last part.
Or if anybody in the comments here, tell me in the comments what go on, cause at first me hear at least just come break news. Ian is getting lawsuit, Lord Jesus. Type in a comment, people. Go and talk, Liz. Oh, Wilson has sue him. Who named Wilson?
Well, I don't remember if it's for the husband about the name. Or is the JLP MP for the one about the prison?
Well on the Liz. They must say Wilson. How name? We could find out how name Wilson first.
I think it's one of the MP's names. If it's not the couple.
Oh, okay.
I think one of the three MP's name Wilson.
Ah, okay.
More, yeah, the MP.
Oh, so Mr. Vegas said the girl with the car wash. So the girl has sue him. Thank you, Jesus. No, sir. All right. Thank you, Mr. Vegas. And big up yourself. Guys, make sure so no go over Mr. Vegas go subscribe. Because Mr. Vegas is doing a wonderful job in all his patriotism. Yes, so go on talk now, Liz.
Yes, so the whole situation now with what the Prime Minister was saying today about it took too long. It took too long. And you know, there is the icon of fashion in the Caribbean. His family.
Hold on, Liz, thank you for the information. The people them say the person who was so is Morland Wilson, the MP, who him claim was giving the black tank to the black drum. Jesus, Father.
Yeah, because it's true. He did call him name, says him taking the money and give the people them, and it's on the labor, right? And drive. And the persons were also, they came on that trip, real serious dead trip.
No, sir.
Yeah, man, them dangerous. And you know, the porcelain thing, everybody keeps saying the PNP, but it's not the PNP. And the PNP now needs to I don't know if I'm going to wake up. I also understand, I don't know if I can state in there. Always state in your car. It doesn't make sense to keep you. I also understand don't change, do you remember what that is? Every reputable quality counsel, lawyer in the People's National Party has told Marsh Golding that he must renounce, and he has adamantly refused to renounce.
A breaking news is again.
Possibly. Therefore, we are waiting, because I think there's going to be a meeting of the parliamentarians and the senators. Not in break front people have not did it. But I understand. So we are hope and pray that them come out to the right decision, that Mark Golding has been asked to resign. We are hope and pray. May I keep my fingers crossed that that.
So all of the MP them now are fed up and realize what out for reach them now.
Yeah, and them adamant now, because I see, I must admit, there are some things I get here on social media, and I believe the one I heard that he took out loans. Well, allegedly, he took out US dollar loans, millions, to have bought his way to victory in the local government election. The whole thing blew up in face. The debts are now outstanding. It is said allegedly again that the banks want their money. So right now, him seems to can't pay back the thing. So him desperate to become prime minister, and or what that would mean. But he is in a old messy situation, and it is obvious that he is what you call bad omen from 2017. 2017 now, he is bad omen, because several persons, hardcore comrades who was loyal to the PNP, them jump ship, them jumping on them camp, and you only hear them died in them sleep, them die here, them died there, them just like drop down and dead. I don't know if it's because of any betrayal or what, or whatever. But Mark Golding is certainly bad omen. And the PNP reputation has hit the bottom at the cesspool.
Rock bottom.
Can't go no further. So they have now finally realized that what we were saying all along has been proven. We have been absolved. That is the PNP resistance. That Mark Golding is not contributing. Financially, nobody not give no money.
Actually,
not get no money, party not get no money. So he's not an asset financially.
So fee money can't carry the party, because remember him the same have money,
Yeah, but the money run out as far as me understand. I mean, that's serious shit.
Lord of mercy.
Him can't organize, him can't make political speech, him not have skill. Him come with him constitutional, him rape PNP constitution, him do rape the Jamaica constitution, and them just put him in a perspective. But the legal luminaries them assure him say no, the common citizen thing a fraud, a fool argument. And I understand that there's a serious decision is going to be made. So we are hope and pray and wait for it, because once he's gone, they will clean up the homes.
So Liz,
yeah?
Dayton Campbell did come out and accuse, and he did. He said it in a very accusatory manner. Michelle Charles, who now is being represented by former PNP, former JLP member Abe Dabdo. So right now, him say him looking at one sitting where him say Michelle Charles' brother, Charles Jr., him renounce him US citizenship. So must it true him not say Michelle or no. Him a come tell people say anyhow she not show proof, because him have evidence said that him going to take her to court. So she come out now with Abe Dabdo and say him have to apologize. Him not going to apologize. You feel him apologize?
Well, Abe Dabdo is a very successful lawyer in all the cases, that of the dual citizen. Abe Dabdo is originally, he has all his life been a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. Anyhow, there was a falling out of a short while he came to the PNP and he ran against Darrell Vaz in West Portland. But he has been a loyal JP person for all his life. Abe Dabdo is a very successful lawyer, right? Senior lawyer. And if Abe Dabdo is a lawyer, then if him don't apologize, trust me, by tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, him don't a court and file the law. I don't want them file against him because this my mother would have said when you go, you lose a screw when she says something in a year.
So what stage of madness this? Cause a 4 lawsuit. A 4 lawsuit they party there now. And what stage of madness this?
Them stage 4 light bunting too.
Eh?
And the arrogance with which the arrogance him display, as if he is untouchable, and him finally wake up to reality, say no, he's not untouchable. Because look at him in the lawsuit that he has the so-called defamed character, or defamed defamatory character, and him so humiliate his father. If I'm a public figure, and you say something, you 3 or 6 say something, it is my duty to confront in the courts, physically confront that is via a trial, to say that the courts can decide. I did not do or say such things to you ladies. And then rebut by saying, and each person present the evidence. One would think that because them saying it takes a lifetime to build your character / reputation. It takes 5 minutes to destroy it. And this man only go tell judge, say, I like what you did last night. May I commend you on that?
Thank you.
I love what you did and how you made the presentation with the two of them.
Oh, the 2 women them.
Yes, and you also commended Justice Anderson.
Yes.
His the perspective, yes, and his handling of the whole affair.
Yes, he was very good.
Right, we must big up Judge Anderson. No, this the party secretariat again. The whole party are for the revamp, but these persons to the public, they are no longer. They have created their own, exiled from the politics of Jamaica. They have created it. Nobody is not a bitter or a bad minded. They have created where it is now, it's like them go prison there and do a sentence. So they have created a situation where they can no longer be asked to represent any political party worth its salt. To go back to Dayton Campbell political life is over. That's my opinion. I mean, I think I'm here alone. But Dayton Campbell's political life is over. 4 lawsuits and other things, and with the evidence, the strong, honest evidence of the 3 young ladies that is attached to current defense, that nobody, no constituency is going to touch it with a 40-foot pole. None. So in political life over. And into the best, if you just do the right thing, step up and say, well, I'm a doctor. I have done 7 years or 8 on the EOJ, earning 9 million per year. So 7 9s are 63 million.
Isn't that 4 years since 2020? Or was he on here before?
4?
I think, well, I know about it since 2020. He may have been there before. I don't know.
Okay. But even so, 4 9s are 36. Yeah, man, in Jamaica, can live big life at 36 million. I'm have a job as a doctor. And he can look into himself and say, well, it is over for me and bow out. Boat quietly.
Then if Bunting no boat, why him a go boat?
You see, Bunting boat, you know. Bunting boat.
You think so?
Bunting, all right. Bunting has been to at least 11 of the 14 parishes. 11 of them.
Mm-hmm.
For a seat. And up to now, Bunting has not been able to solidly concretize himself in not one of those 11 parishes that he has been to. Not even one.
So him not better go South Manchester. Nobody don't want him down there.
No. Him keeper, I think him keep some political thing away in that top of road, and when him go there, him have 5 more people out there.
5? At least that's too wicked, man. 5.
Oh, man, picture in the Observer, and then him put out, when only him and 5, him put out the wanted picture with Robert Chin.
Wait there, Liz. What you say? When him can't get no traction, him put out the wanted. Him create. No, I don't know wanted picture. Make we clear this up, people. Is a misinformation. Misinformation meme that created by the Rise United people and Bunting and them put it out to make Jamaica know say Chin in a problem with the IC when not no go so the man turn in the paper and deal with the people there.
Right, and early the Monday morning, then put it out over the weekend the picture. I that work same with that Sue Bunting too. And when them put it out the Monday morning, bright and early, Chin went into IC and cleared the matter. So right there, so now, South Manchester in dead again. So in a rolling stone, in night, you see, but some people, that's why say madness is a serious mental health issue, you know. Right there, so now, Bunting still hallucinate that I can become Prime Minister. Him go to him bed and depend, I can become Prime Minister, I can become Prime Minister. And Mario Mitchell can't help him, the Mayor Mitchell can't help him, nobody can't help him.
Oh God,
but
man.
Him still hanging there. Even in the Senate, you know, you can't see the body language. Even though them said the young one, Gabriela, him did recommend that to Dr. Pilan. We don't even know if that's not go so. But you can't see the body language, not even in the Senate. Nobody now to listen to him as a leader in the Senate.
Wait, say for us retire now.
Yes, walk away with even an ounce of your
dignity,
character. Walk away, you know. Go hug up your son and peel back the bond with your son. Sorry about the kiss and, you know, in 10-year-old experience, we can erase it, rub it out. Walk away. The politics over for Bunting. It's over for Campbell. It's over for Ian Ailes. It's done with Mark Golden. It never started with him. It's done. Right? Richard doesn't look like him a back half too. Who are the next vice president? Scott him dormant, him gone too. Because you not hear nothing. So just, you know, it just, you recognize the fact and walk away and leave the politics and put them to deal with the country. Because, you know, I heard it in Clive Mullins' voice today. That bizarre, unfortunate, eerie attack on the health sector drove fear, as we discussed them last week. And I possibly think that resulted in the family of the fashion icon of the Caribbean and the American, Kingsley Cooper, rushing in to get him to Florida. Because of the fear that they experienced.
A Florida him did?
Because of what Dawes did and said.
A Florida him did?
Yeah, man, they rushed him to, when I am sure, they just turn around and drive up the road to UAE. He would have been with us.
Yeah, them have put some wicked fear tactic in the people in the country. And this is why Andrew Holness and the government and the judiciary of the country, them need to make case and put these prosecution laws in place. And if a politician do it, or if a them surrogate do it, them need to clamp down because them people are not easy. So long people are one and no. Andrew Holness, no, when it is affecting the politics so seriously, at them a time you know, them come out and attack about misinformation. When time people are cuss and attack, how much ears now? What them do with Melissa? Who never take eat them time there? Me not understand
No.
them people. Yeah. It's too late.
Oh, yeah, because they make their house down through the gate and then can't get you
Them
back.
just need to prosecute them now.
Yeah. What can happen to you know is that the people in the people in Southeast St. Catherine don't make up their mind already. The argument in get poison. When you realize a food in body allergic to maybe the kind of food we eat. And these people are, you see, when people are telling people to, as we have been doing, be careful, your parents say, show me a company and tell you who you are. And when you look at the kind of persons coming, especially, because I think I hear Andrew Holness in speaking to the issue of the misinformation and the dangers.
Mm-hmm.
He said something about youngsters being recruited, and when them check them out and them talk to them, it's a political party. I do it.
Him should have called out PNP.
Well, maybe he never want to because I want to go in on a lawsuit thing like that. But the fact of the matter, of course,
but I don't want to do it.
Yes, but that is where we must understand these miscreants. Come out, will and bring all man will get sentenced in the Tyson division, the murdered Councillor Tyson. The man with them said bring come is a miscreant from all the time. Where are you going with those people in the politics? Mm-hmm. Where are those people going? So the people, the voters must now sit down and take careful stock. I'm saying something tonight from 2019 where Dayton Campbell say PNP is a Democratic Party and everybody gets a chance to have their say and nobody can nobody come talk by you and tell you say. And I say, no, imagine that. Hear this speech and look what him do in a 2024. Ghana, Westmoreland, and Trelawney and St. Elizabeth, and him a choke people in the people when them don't want to tell the people about say them the poll. Mm-hmm. Isn't it ironic? Huh?
Well, let me tell you a little story. Yes, one time the people them down in a Lisa Anna constituency when Lisa announced that she wasn't gonna run back, right? And the people them time they me never over YouTube them time there. But the people them call me one day and say, hey, you can't tell the resistant people them for come down here. Me say what? The boy Dayton Campbell come down here. I bring man come down here about same run poll and we don't know nothing about a poll and we there support Dr. Russell all long and we don't want such man. Where man name again? Where them that care? Where Dayton run the poll and not care upon the people them down there.
Wave lines?
Yes, them say them not know wave from nowhere. Them not want him down there and them say them not poll we don't know nothing about no poll. Dayton carry poll go down there. The people in Campbell for about a week straight. Them say a hell and powder house if Dayton never bring nobody come down there about no poll upon them. And then eventually, because the people them get militant. When I know wavelines them carry are the other lady. What's your name? The Duncan woman.
Sutherland.
Yes, and them run with every last one of them. And the people them say, no Dr. Russell, no vote. Them get militant pan Dayton down there. And him have to back off and go one side. A gunman style and come within the politics, man. Me I tell you, say, Jamaica have to get rid of them people, yeah. Them not good.
Sutherland, the whole of them, we get rid of. Because it is not good for the country. All right. People must look and understand, The nation, Jamaicans must look and understand. the power of the brand called Jamaica. The whole American trial, track and field. You know what? Every time them win, them eat or something in whichever event. You know what the American them say? This morning I watch a program in first day. And then one of the person, the panelists say, yeah, Jamaica, yeah, Lions win this 100-meter final. We're coming for you. We, the little small country,
Them for stop call up Jamaica name though. What them a call up Jamaica? We never see this yet. Them not in a them thing. Them for stay in a them camp and make the finals and allow Jamaica. What them so threatened by Jamaica?
Natalie, they are the 6th largest country on planet Earth with a population of 328 million or thereabouts.
Yeah.
And little Jamaica displaced them on the world stage of athletics, both world championship and Olympics for 20 years. And not easy something that footballer
That's true.
become right. So understand where them are, and them are gone through, and the 100-meter final for man is going to be very interesting. And now when them see the race last night with no like them stop.
Him win though.
Yeah man, but them stop saying the medal sure.
But him couldn't win in a Jamaica though. When the young man ever beat him down at Jamaica with there.
Oblique?
Yeah, oblique not put him in a second at Jamaica with there.
Yeah man, the race, and then oblique and the race, you know, the 100-meter final. Let me tell you who I expect today. Oblique, Tebugo, Noah Lyles, Jacobs from Italy, defending champion, was born in America, and Darnell Hughes.
Oh.
Well, you have Simbine, and you have the Kenyan.
Oh.
But then, you know, some people, it's 3 rounds. But I expect them first 4 that will be near. It's going to be very interesting.
I cheer for Jamaica because the US athletes they not brought up, so I don't like their style, they not behavior. They not behave like professionals. They saw them start going already. I call up Jamaica name and I call out people name and them. A Dayton kind of people them there, you know. So I can't support them.
Yeah. But one thing too, you know, don't dismiss all of them. Because, for example, I like her. And I learned that her parents are Jamaican.
Who?
Shakari Richards.
Which Jamaican, Liz?
That's what I hear.
Me not hear that. Nobody thought there's something over here. So, hey, me not like, Them.
Her parents are Jamaican.
Then she could have Jamaican parents and behave so, Liz. Liz, go double check that information. They come get me hear say she dated a Jamaican girl. But me not hear about she having no Jamaican parents. Jamaican parents, no all when time they run we left them picnic. Somebody go hold a picnic there and grow them good. We not do them style like what she do. But Liz,
our grandmother grew, you know, our mother died, remember?
I do.
21 pigs, our mother died.
And a Jamaican, she not have no Jamaican DNA no in her. A mistake.
But the fact of the matter is, but the point I was making, when Jamaicans must look proud on themselves, now I say anyone who goes kind of proud and brand, I am Jamaican. And when you see Mark Golden, a white man born in England, go arrange demonstration in Washington, in New York against this country, then people almost take things serious. If America, let me lock up in Ross and in charge for, like what they might do with Donald.
Be careful with the language, Liz. Christian people and elders over here.
Even got organized demonstration against Jamaica, this country, and in a garden house still collect money. Say him an opposition leader and the PMP, MP them are legal. Sit down there with a man at treason that to that a bad upon treason. Him go a foreign, go organize demonstration on foreign side against Jamaica. And while we accept him, and man, look, so Jamaicans must wake up. Examine anybody we are come now, as of now, with the social media platform we want to have. Examine them. Them have to come, we have to know them. We're going to adapt some of the American thing. You have to get, what them call it again, you have to face the panel. I'm going to say, you have to go in the constituency. You have to face all, if you have 4 division, you have to go in the 4 division. And you have to, the people have to question you. Ask you everything. How much first, if you're a man, how much ladies have you slept with outside and you're married?
Liz. Jesus, Father, Liz, stop, man. Where you say, ask them how much were them body count outside of them marriage? You can't ask people them sitting there, Liz. Come on now.
We want to know everything. We don't want it. Look here, it never, again, which I'm Vegas must be awarded. It never looked good. Oh, Mark Golding went to America, organized demonstration against this country, and I tell this country, say, I use bad man tactics. I tell the luminaries them that the PMP say, nah, renown. I still want to stay there. Him from resign and go a long time. Leave.
Then Liz, you can't carry some people that go down to parliament go protest against Mark Golding.
No, man, I don't say you can't carry the people left down there go protest against him. But I know, you don't want to give them, I know, so you want it, you know. You want the MP them. 3 MP never sign off the letter, on the letter, you know. 3 out of the 14 did not sign. So from it starts from 2020, 3 MP did not. So in that, them 3 MP did not take no talk from him because they never seen an opposition leader. And the other one, them now for wake up.
And now them supposed to are looking at themselves and I said, Jesus, are the right decision we did make.
Those 3 MPs. So the other one, them, I want to know why is it that we haven't heard breaking news from tonight. Mark Jefferson Golding has resigned.
Them said the meeting not keep on the 30th. Them said the meeting is going to be held on the 30th. The meeting between the MPs them. I must see the NEC, I don't know, for deciding fate.
Why them a wait so long?
They know 6 more days.
Why we can't wait 6 more days? No.
When is the next NEC meeting?
Well, I must see it Sunday. I think it should be in July, but maybe this is an emergency one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because it need for happen. And it need for happen fast because I understand him issue threat. If they move him, PMP now get a red cent. PMP now get no money. Him broke like a church mouse.
Well, 2 things against him why nobody is not giving the PNP any money. Mark Golding came into the politics of leadership to say that he is the man with the money, not the man with the plan. I was the man with the plan, Norman Manley, don't it?
Yeah, Norman Washington Manley.
Norman Manley was the man with the plan. Mark Golding comes to him is the man with the money. I never see this yet in my life. Anyway, between that and between the fact say him no I can carry himself a certain way like a leader and be an authentic Jamaican. And them there's something that nobody now give PMP no money, you know. Because if you have a leader where a brag and boast say him have how much money, where you gonna give money for? Nobody now give PMP no money. Them are gonna say this man coming for bankroll the party and him say so. Him coming for bankroll the party, so make him do it. Worse him not attraction. You think me I go take up me donate to campaign already, you know, several times. In America, me not go talk about Jamaica because some people too fast. But me donate already to campaign in America. I don't know anybody me I donate to. No. You say if them not winnable to me not follow them. Me not want you not from them. Me did donate to one of the campaigns that I donated to consistently was Stacey Abrams.
Yeah.
Me did believe in a Stacey. But Mark Golding now, if you tell the people them say you have money, me love, nobody don't have time for waste.
But all right, if you look at the PMP, you know, let us use Lisa Anna, for example. Mark Golding, after Comrade Norman on leave the post as treasurer, right? Mark Golding was shooed into the post as treasurer.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Golding was Hold on. What race is that? 400 meter?
I want to the woman, Liz.
All right, yeah, really now. Oh, no. That Dayton. All right, interesting. Thanks for this Olympic team selection. Yeah, sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. I'm a track and field fan. Yeah, Mark Bowling was treasurer for the People's National Party from 2016 to 2018 after coming down and gave it up, right? Now, when Dr. Phipps called the emergency meeting in 2018 and tell them the situation, and also told them about the fund, the plan, the fund he was going to launch in the interest of 33,000 party workers. He was going to launch it with a $50 million startup. And he also told them about the diagnosis, but he was clearly healthy enough to take the party to victory because we understand that Andrew was going to call it in 2019. They ran out of that meeting. Mark Bowling resigned as treasurer instantaneously. He never bring no money to the party. And he resigned, and they don't have them rise thing and everything print up already. And they left. In the 3 years he was there, Mark Bowling, what he brought in, couldn't pay for bill a good folk. And Lisa instantaneously took up the job the night, they took the year 2018 and carried for the party 2020 election campaign. And what the woman get in a less than 2 years, Mark Bowling never get enough in a 3 years and claims him have money to build a folk. Because Mark Bowling made his money while the PNP was in office, with the FinTech, when them use the FinTech and do. Mark Bowling and Peter Bunty, we can talk that's a fact. Tell Omar Davis to make the financial sector collapse and over 500,000 people with savings in the bank are right. That's for the country. Savers lose interest. We used to get little interest by your savings are right. That's all. That advice make you lose.
So are them engineer FinTech then?
Yes, it's them engineer the financial meltdown when the other banks owned by black Jamaicans start to emerge, compete with DB and J, and them tell Omar Davis, the two of them, tell Omar and PG as Prime Minister, make the financial sector collapse because they wanted to buy up the banks cheap, and they did through FinTech. When the FinTech, remember I'm telling you, I was advisor to the Minister of Finance, and them instigated people, actually some people, when they were FinTech crush, if they ever catch Mark Bowling, only that sharpest people eat white meat, rah, nothing cook, go near fire, just chop it up and eat it, chop him up and eat it. I saw the thing out of streets there. Yeah, man. But the people, yeah, man, the FinTech is wicked, man.
No, I know because when you look at the country and the country's economy that should have been booming during that time, when you cause a domino effect of destructive financial behavior, right? It not just affect the local business people, them. It affected the economy at large, You understand?
Everybody.
Yes, so even though the PNP with Portia Simpson Miller and Dr. Phillips try to, help with the advancement of the economic reform, which was badly needed in between 2012 and 2016, and they did a good job with that. But before that, you had the destruction of the economy, as you said, underneath PJ Patterson, Omar Davis, and Mark Golding and Bunting them under for them regime. So them are destruction for you. They are destruction.
Yeah, man. Look here. People got back. That's why them eating so when Dr. Phillips heard in the cabinet meeting that was what the advice was to make the finance. Dr. Phillips in the cabinet meeting said, no, Jesus Christ, that is going to cause Jamaica to be burnt to the ground in mud. Give out the people them principle, even and tell them talk to them, I say, the interest might be cut from if you used to get 2 or 3% for your savings, it's going cut to 0.5. But no, you couldn't do the people them that. And Omar Davis, now later on dead in peace. Omar Davis called me no upper Stephanie Hall, Holy Childhood, and the son, they are going to talk to the saviors them. And that Dr. Peter Phillips, God bless him. Him saved the financial sector from that time there. When Bunting and Golding tell Omar and thing that the Prime Minister then make the financial sector collapse. May I tell you, say, I have some neighbors, if them catch my Golding physically, them eat him and not put the fire pan for cooking meat. Eat him.
You know, so to them, I hear somebody say, that Mark Golding, he was an okay politician before he came into this leadership thing. But then he came into this leadership thing and him crash himself, you know, because I think based on what I have heard privately, you know, from people, you know, them say once them say Mark Golding and Peter Bunting step in at the politics about leadership, already them ready to leave Jamaica, you know, we don't think we start to brain drain it. The people them say then get free. Business people, people who are victims of FinSac, them not in a nothing with them.
All right. Not on the audience. The group was Christopher Derring, D, Peter Bunting, B, and Mark Golding, G. That was a group, the trio. The bank used the 3 letters. When in the 1990s, under the PMP regime led by Prime Minister Patterson and Omar Davis Finance Minister, that is when the 3 of them became billionaires under the PMP regime. During that lucrative period for them when they became billionaires, a statement came into the public space. We are going to run Jamaica. Derring was going to take control of telecommunication and them try a launch with them own TV station named Ready TV. I don't know if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was money to make. Then Bunting was going to be Prime Minister and Mark Golding the Finance Minister. That was the plan. But the statement came to the public space. We are going to run the country because they make money from the government that then at PNP, 14 years at PJ and Omar. And Derring did go and become head of floor. But he reached first. Then after that, now the 2 of them went, Bunting come to political representation and the Portia was advised. And a Portia picking up and bring him coming there. Portia was advised by Omar Davis and PJ to put him in the Senate 2007. And so them start move towards Bunting becoming Prime Minister and him become Finance Minister. In the last 2-3 years, I read it in the Observer. But Christopher Derring, decent comrade, he was the first one them use, them send to try to go to Southeast and
Liz, you cannot call the man comrade. The man nobody never see the man in a vote for PNP or support PNP. Am I right or wrong?
All right. Well, yeah, but you kind of know him a little way. Christopher Derring has taken away himself. When he hear them plans in the last dispensation after Bunting made the attempt to overthrow Dr. Phillips 2019, Christopher Derring tell them, say, him now go the road with them and him back off. You know, him disappear in Ghana cricket, and look for become part of the administration that if it was another World Cup cricket or whatever.
It look like say him figure out say them with depend some unscrupulous cause him don't make free money already too, you know. And him not have to put himself in that, but something about these two, because you see them coming from DB&G and them go basically create another DB&G, aka proven wealth, right?
Yes.
And Derring is no part of that.
No man.
So that goes to show you say it maybe see them unscrupulous certain way. And certain people never cross certain boundary.
True.
But he did.
Them have
He did. He did endorsed. I went, well on, me I try remember if a Bunting or Golden or both of them he endorsed when they were running for the presidency.
He endorse both of them, but he never come out publicly and tell you say he endorse Bunting, but he endorse, but publicly he endorse Golden.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
But
wait, man, no. Him endorse Bunting. Cause remember him come out in a one video talk about when Peter was going to school and everybody say, "What you want to be when you get old?" I'm talking about prime minister. Why? My stomach.
But he endorsed publicly with Matalan and the man name line. That when Gary something like put that for engineer.
Yes, yeah, I know we are talking.
That one endorsing Golden.
What a disappointment. Mm-mm.
Well, you know, them say it's not. You really had those characteristics, you know, but it affect a certain circumstance to show you show your true colors.
But them just boy, I mean I know them just make them miss the man. Me no know. You know some people when Jamaican people say you're crosses, you know. I want serious indictment for you know. Because from the man them coming at the politics, it's like say, you know when somebody have one disease and nobody no want to sit down beside of them?
Leprosy.
Lord God forgive me, Jesus, because I know not what I have done. You joke me, I mean. No, sir. All right, Liz, we have to go cut it just so you know and come back again.
All right, man. Yeah. Thanks. And good night, everybody. Hope you enjoy your weekend.
Yes. Which weekend? Today or Monday? Go and go enjoy your track and field.
Last weekend.
Oh, enjoyed. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Enjoyed the last
Keep us updated on the track and field trials, okay?
Yes, man. We're going to watch my child.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, too.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want to meet Liz, go up a stadium during champs. You can meet her up there, so because she is an avid track and field fan. Yeah, guys, so let me read a few comments. Good night, Robert. Oh God, man. No, sir. You know, say anytime Liz come by here, I'll be a joke. No, Liz is not voting for them. She's been asked that question here before. And she answered. It's not only that they get the bloggers to say the PM stole $1.3 trillion and it's 411 read the report and inform us that that is a lie. Yeah, guys, if you want to miss that upload from Jamaica 411, it's not 1.3, Miss Elaine, it's 1.7 trillion. Please go over to Jamaica 411 and watch the report. It's a very detailed, in-depth report because I'm sure if you guys are on this platform, you would have seen where Mark Golding, bloggers and the risers, the Rise United movement, the RUM movement, Rise United movement, RUM movement, them out here talk all sort of something. And Jamaica 411, the number one researcher on the YouTube platform in the Jamaican community. She went and did the research and came back with the results. So you don't want to miss that, guys. You have to watch it. Remember, say over here, we in a bad mind over here, guys. We are going to send you and tell you to go over this and go over this or subscribe and tune in because we are a family and a community on this platform. All the way, who are patriots, who are, believers of truth. Hold on there, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. So those of us who believe in, telling the truth, speaking the truth, and seeking information. I don't care if you're PNP, GLP, or no P. Don't come into the politics, come tell no lie upon nobody. We don't believe in that because that is not politics. That is not politics. And you see people who don't care about their credibility, when they come tell be lie upon people, them the people that don't belong nowhere in anything we have to do with governance. You have to care about your credibility. Me no want nobody tell a lie upon me, and me no tell lie upon people. I'm a talk all the while, say call me anything, but one thing nobody never call me is a liar. The only people them call me liar nowadays are Rise United people, them, but they not call me liar still. They say me a propagandist. And when me ask them, say, when me say, where propaganda are lie, they run gun, they can't tell me. Just like how when me ask them when they used to come over here, what the Prime Minister thief, them cannot answer, them run gun. That is what we believe in over here. So if you have watched Jamaica 411's report, guys, make sure you share it too. Make sure you share it. And they upload about the land where them tell like and Juliet when say she her name the pan Melissa land title. Oh she have Melissa land. Go and listen to that one there too. But me have to big up the people them. Me have to big up the people them out here. Like Jamaica 411 and everybody else. Where I bring the truth to the platform. It is very important in this time that we are living in Jamaica, where there's this misinformation. I mean, I don't even feel comfortable calling it misinformation. It is outright lies. Unbelievable. And I am so glad that we are here, guys. I am glad we are here in this space to bring the truth. I started listening to the report what Jamaica 411 did. I think I'm like 52 minutes in. May I finish listen to it tonight. Let me see. Oh, somebody said they did send me something. I made a look on it before I log off for this. Oh, I think Janelle said she did send me something. Oh, Jesus. Well, Andy, that's so much message. Well, Andy. Janelle, if you're on the program, can you please send it again so we can get it live right now? I'm Mr. Handicap with a phone, yeah. I don't want to see it before I come off, you know. Oh, see it here. All right. It looks like something that I'm gonna have to watch in depth. Let us see. Um. So guys, wanna think the Prime Minister come in a little bit too late with us something here about the misinformation, something and the law and prosecution. Tell the truth. Because a lot of people, started really blogging and coming out when the misinformation and the people lie them start to get, more obvious and all these things. But all along, I feel like the Prime Minister of the country should have did take keynote long time and do something about it. And for God's sakes, guys, wanna start the conversation about putting them in a school with the cell phone now. And when they on TikTok I go on with at daytime. Protecting Jamaica, thank you for joining. He has time to recover. I don't really think the misinformation injure the government or the country to any great degree, Because members say every time them tell a lie, it is addressed. If it's not addressed by well, it is addressed more promptly by vloggers, right? But by the time, sometime the government might say something, sometime them late. Like, oh, Juliet Cuthbert came out swiftly against the 3 prison argument. But nonetheless, it must be addressed because it's a dangerous tactic. It's a dangerous, unconscionable, desperate act on their part. And people, you want me tell you something? If they lose credibility, nobody know why you not from them again. Nobody know why you not from them again. But it must be addressed though, in a more serious manner. Let me see. Oh Jesus. It's not working for me, I know at all. And my phone's so full sometime. Just a second, guys. It look like me I get the iPhone 5. Anybody have the iPhone 5? I want to know if it have more space than the iPhone 4. Guys, make sure so una give the live a thumbs up for me, please and thanks. 1,135 hours. Please, I beg you to hit the like button. If you appreciate the content or you like the content, you can hit the like button. And make sure so you share it too. And YouTube vloggers, me share phone content over here sometime too, So you can share this content too, Bad to bad. If I see something that's important and is of good information, I am going to share your content. I'm not going to watch no face and say, boy, I will get views. I'm not responsible about that. From a good content and it's to inform people, I'm going to share it. I think as a public figure, he had to read everything before he came out and publicly say anything. Know how misinformed these risers are. It a go on for a good look a while in about a couple of months now. Yes, Miss Janelle. Janelle, I saw the message, but sitting with my phone so me did have to take off Instagram. To free up space, me have to go open back Instagram to see what exactly the content of your message is. But thank you for sharing. Speechless say yes, he tolerated it for too long. He needs to make an example of some of them. The lies are so ridiculous and obvious. Chicken Little syndrome reaching the PNP risers. Speechless, the only thing I would like to see, I hope that we do see, is that it won't just be some kind of talk or, to make people, start looking out or whatever. No, we want to see it come down to prosecution. We want to see it come down to, action being taken. And Jamaica people, them not hard for learning, because you see once them see a couple of people prosecuted, then other people will start behaving responsibly. Just like with the young man we say, Andrew Wellness for go do whatsoever with the mother cause him now go in a COVID time. And you have people that say, boy, him shouldn't go, the police shouldn't go draw him from under him bed and whatsoever, then call it. But look here, that time in our history, we had to be careful. We had to be careful. Because imagine if nothing was done, everybody that come out and tell Andrew boy, mama now going at their yard. And this is why some Jamaicans can't go anywhere go live, you know. They now can't function because this free society we were having in Jamaica. You know, some people will get visa and go foreign one time, go visit. And when them see say the society is more structured and there are, you know, more regulations and more discipline. You know, so them nobody want to come back a foreign again. They don't want to come back because they cannot manage, them cannot survive. Jamaica needs to become that way. When me first come a foreign and say not even paper you can drop on the ground outside because you will get ticket. We need to become that society in a more serious way. I'm serious. Rotted. Christiana says she have iPhone 8. Me not laugh off of you, yeah, man. Because right now, I can't bother with no upgrade again. And worse, if me go upgrade, my pitney I go want upgrade too. And she work, she not go want spend fair money and upgrade. She will tell me say my duty for upgrade. So liberty can take a people in the world, I see. No, sir. The risers them over here. Yes, man. They over here, and when them done, them go cuss me now, but me not care. Them want come over here. Them want hear me a ball and say, Lord Jesus, Dayton this and Dayton that. Me not do that. Dayton I own a puppy show. Yesterday, I instructed my lawyer to go ahead with the appeal. That means the Dayton. Any number, I'm telling you something, because I know they're wicked, you know. Any Dayton Campbell come out, come tell the nation, say, he was awarded any money, it's lie tell. Because you say once you're instructed to go ahead and apply for the appeal, no judgment can come down. So Satan Campbell, me and you are straight to the Privy Council where I go. Me I tell you that. And you know me a girl can put my money where my mouth there. You hear? Because you did say me I go broke, you know. And so me hear say you say. Yeah, you may say this, me nah go answer you, me nah go follow it, me nah go do this, me nah go do that, because you go broke me. You can't broke me. Me not stay like someone, you know. We have 50, 100 pitney and can't mind them and can't save nothing. And can't go on one vacation. Dayton, at the wrong tree, you come back up. See your face 4 lawsuits you now. Coupon you too. Come tell the country lie about your win. Win what? Eh? Boy, same. How force me hear this? The man same win. But when the people them said to him, say, Dr. Campbell, can you send us the detail of the final report, of the judge's report? Him don't want to send it. Him only want the people them to put the headline where say Dayton Campbell want the 3 women. Him don't want to tell them nothing more than that. Something else, people. Him don't want to send the full details because Dayton Campbell does not want the media to report the full details of the case, which is that he did not challenge the actual allegations against him and they were not heard. That is the truth. That is the fact and that is the truth. And I already put up the ladies them over here. I'm telling you, say them corrupt the course of justice. For him corrupt lawyer when him handling and the judge will say we don't need no lawyer because they want to ambush we legally. We only don't need no lawyer. I only make Dayton come there with female lawyer. And that's why I have to put them up yesterday. All who not see, go watch it from last night. The judge when named Art Hines and Dayton lawyer when named Enlin we can serve people 24 hours before court. And all I will ask about say, if me have private jet. You don't know say whole heap of the court proceedings in a Jamaica Zoom them do it pan. All people in Jamaica. If you live at St. Thomas, you not figure no court at Kingston, you know. A Zoom, you get a Zoom, you Zoom information and you go in a Zoom. Then me could have make date and put me under so much pressure to fly at Jamaica figure a court. Me a mad somebody. Right now, I want Dayton and Enlin. I want Dayton and Enlin for fly come in America. Come with them kangaroo lawsuit, make I get for laugh off of them. Come over here so come sue me. Satan Campbell, I beg you please. Come over in the diaspora. Come and test the validity of your kangaroo lawsuit, what you cannot show the media and show the press the details of it because you don't want them to read out the truth about the ambush going in at the law. Ambush in the night. We want to come overnight, 24 hours, come tell people about injunction, and you show up with lawyer and the judge, I go tell you, the judge she and Enlin a friend, I go tell the rest of people them, in the court proceeding, only no need for bring no lawyer right here, so. Denial of justice. And that you have to tell the people them. So me go see now where you go do no about them 4 lawsuits here. What are you going to do? Are you going to apologize to Mrs. Charles for the lie that you told and the threat that you made that she is a U.S. citizen and that if she does not come forth and tell the truth, that you are going to proceed with legal action against her and she come and kick with your foot and proceed with the legal action first? I never see anything like this before. Me say, no, but what the actress them and the actors them there in Jamaica, Uno can't go do a movie about them a puppy show people, yeah. Come on, man. Me see all the African people, them are do more acting now in Jamaica. Them have a bigger film industry. Uno come out and do something and a whole heap of drama go on in the politics, yeah. How would I play the Olivia Pope? Because this is a scandal, you know. For sure. Calling all actresses and actors in Jamaica. We want one scandal down there. Because this is scandal for true. Anyway, when you hear what this say Abe Dabdoob, he might go do the do for Michelle. Jesus, Father, Dayton Campbell is facing 4 lawsuits and I come in an argument with people about defamation. And look how much people Dayton Campbell defame. No, sir. Anyway, guys, let me wrap it up. I will come back and talk to you all again. If you haven't seen the upload today about the truth about why Mark Golding's father came to Jamaica. Remember, I uploaded a video and show you guys how he came to Jamaica. Today, I address the why. So if you want to check out that video, it was uploaded about this afternoon, I think sometime around 4 p.m., 4:30. You will see the why of why Mark Golding's father came to Jamaica. And like I've said before, guys, Mark Golding is the extension of Jamaica's colonial past. We're in the future now. We're going to the future. Where's the current for Olivia Pope? Joan, you know, saying it easy. Lord Jesus. No, sir. Current for Olivia Pope. Want to tell the actors and actresses of Jamaica. What the theatre name we up on New Kingston? Lord Jesus. I don't remember, you know. What the theatre name? One of my friends at Jamaica came and got a theatre there. The last visit I was in Jamaica. I see some of the actors them from long time. I don't know, not that theater. I'm talking about not Ward. Center Stage. That's it. Yes. That's the one where you call them actors they know. Them are more like Lord Jesus, me not talk theater language, you know. The only thing me know are Broadway. Where you call them actors, guys? Where they run a center stage. Them small theater there. Play actors, thank you. Yes. Yeah. They were good. I may say even in a that kind of settings, even in that kind of theater settings, then can't do something with the politics. No man, them have to do something, man. Me go call my friend and tell her, say, if you link up the actor youth there, where they run a little theater. A little theater, yes. Where they run a little theater and tell him to write one something. Cause me a writer, you know. Me can write the play, you know. And them just put it on for the next year. Put on the play for the next year. And make the Jamaican people them come see what go on in our politics. Allow me to tell guys, that now that good. Mr. Vegas, if you know the actor, then where do they center stage closed down? Okay. Live play actors. Mr. Vegas, if you know the live play actors, them at Jamaica. I think I met the guy when named Basil Dawkins. You know, some not even remember the play anymore what he go see. But it was so good. It was in the summer, a couple of years ago. My friend, she was in theater as well. And she said, let us go. I have 2 tickets. Let us go watch a theater, watch a something. Then at the first, me I going to the theater there, but it was so good. And you get to meet the actors and stuff like that. I'm see Titus was there and that played it too. Me not even didn't know say Titus still at the play and still live at Jamaica, but it was so good. But if you don't know any one of them, you don't make the suggestion to them and tell them say them could have put on a politics play in there for the next year until the election. And it could also be an opportunity to you know, to learn for the people who would go and see the plays. Because I know everybody tune into politics to that degree. You know, by seeing this play, the people could really learn about what's going on. You know. Oliver Samuel. Then wait here. A comedy play. Lord Jesus. Can you imagine the person who would have to play Dayton Campbell? In people? If there should be a play, can you imagine the person who would have to play this person here? So I wonder who would have do it. He might have been the menacing of the play. You know, Titus could have do it. Titus could have do it, man. Somebody could have come play Andrew Holness. I would have played Mark Golden now. Ah, Jesus. From Shibada, them take over, play Mr. Go. Lord God, that's true? No, sir. Hello, good night. You're live. What?
Yes. We had a play some years ago named Scandal, you know. That
Achoo?
was running at Ward Theatre. It ran for years at Ward Theatre.
Oh, I have to go look into that. At first, me a year.
Yes, it was Scandal. And the theatre that you are talking about now, I think is Little Theatre.
Yes, man, I remember now.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you for that information. I didn't know they had a scandal, but it wasn't about politics, was it?
No, but it did name Scandal, so it should have to be another name.
Oh, me have to go look on it
Right.
then.
Yes, so
Thank
they had
you.
one Scandal.
Okay, thank you. Good night, Miss D.
Good night.
You see, guys, me never know say a play name Scandal in Jamaica. That one different scandal. All right, guys. Make we catch up. Wanna be safe. And you know, when you're on the social media, make sure you're sharing the information and them something there. Shibada can play the you know what me gone. Shibada can play Dayton. Lord of mercy. All right, people. Good night. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. And remember, the Jamaica flag, it fly high same way.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we